Ah, hello and welcome. I'm the awful chef, and I gotta eat, which means I better cook something. Ugh, dinner. Lentils. Ugh. There's nothing like lentil soup. Just like onions, like eggs, there are thousands of ways to make it taste different. So, what are we doing tonight? Well, we're doing some classics, and we're going to do some extra stuff. So let me get you over here. We got some onions cooking in the pan. Oh, I bet that's a surprise to everybody who watches this channel. Onions, we're getting a little brown, which is good for this recipe. Yes, our temperature's up a little bit. These onions have been cooking about, 10 minutes now, and just some olive oil. So, let's deglaze the pan and create a nice flavor base. You'll notice the pan is off heat, so we can just deglaze without any drama. Alright, back on heat. Okay, that needs a minute. Scraping up the fond, creating a nice classic French style beginning. So, lentils. Thousands of ways to make them taste differently. And what's worse, if you're only cooking for 2 people, how do you make a nice big pot of lentil soup? Well, obviously you don't. So, here you go. Lentils come in a bag. Cut off the top, pour out the amount you need. Bread twisty or something similar. You're done. Rinse and drain. Make sure you keep an eye out for pebbles, which do occasionally, although very rarely, end up in there. Okay. Yeah, I know, just the most exciting stuff. So, little carrots, and a little celery to go with 1 whole chopped onion. Now, I like to keep baby carrots on hand in the refrigerator, and a cluster of celery. They last. They're used in a lot of dishes. And heck, first comes to worst, you can make a taco out of the carrots. Okay. That is coming along nicely. I've got a sliver of ham. An old classic sandwich ham. Always keep one of those in the fridge as well. They only last about 18 months. So, yeah. Beware a few carcinogenic preservatives. Okay. Yeah, I know, ham and lentils. How exciting is that? I'm even going to throw in some some garlic. Yeah, I waited until later. I want the high notes from the garlic to survive the cooking process. Okay, I want that on high. That's a rarity. I want some more fond on the bottom of that pan. I want those vegetables to be talking real loud today. Means this show's going to last a couple of minutes longer than you expect. So yeah, a giant pot of lentils. Everybody loves that. Throw in the whole pack. Eat on that for a month until the mold grows and you just think, oh yuck, not again. Or you can I use about 2/3 of a cup of lentils. And then you gotta kind of play it by ear. Camera angles. Hello. Hello, I'm the awful chef. Let me talk to you some more. Yeah, having fun with this YouTube thing. I can cook, but making videos, that's kind of a challenge. Okay. As you can see by the steam, we are definitely cooking today. I'm going to do something I don't ordinarily do, and that is wait for fond after deglazing. Yeah, double fond. I'm really fond of it. Ah! Yes, that reminds me. There's a pun around here somewhere. Okay, the wine has dried. We have some moisture in the bottom of the pan, but very, very little. So I am effectively going to burn, well, kind of burn, more like sear, creatively, a bunch of wine-soaked vegetables to intensify their flavors. And what makes this batch unique is something called Sofrito, which here in California we can buy in a major grocery store called Safeway. I'm going to throw in a nice big spoonful of that to cook down. I'm certain it's in other grocery stores as well. But like tomato paste, I'm going to let the Sofrito cook off the canned flavor and caramelize itself slightly. Oh, heavens. Can you make this dish without Sofrito? Of course. But then it's just lentils. This is a Puerto Rican inspired dish. Yeah, people all over the world eat beans. Who would have thought it? Okay, we are definitely on a high heat. And we are definitely creating all sorts of flavorful compounds on the bottom of this pan. Let's try this again here. Yes, I am the talking chest of the awful chef. Okay, you see, we're getting some serious stuff on the bottom of that pan. And the smell coming out of here is just mind-numbing. And for those of you playing along at home, I will not be joining you today, but we have some chicken stock. Just enough to re-deglaze the pan. Throw in some lentils. Yeah. Do not soak. Rinse. Run the water over them. And a couple of bay leaves. Oh, someone on my sleeve. I should cook with a mirror more often. I might discover something meaningful. Okay. Now we turn down the heat. So, what do we got? Well, at this point, we got kind of nothing-ish, sort of ish. Some lightly browned vegetables, some lentils that haven't cooked properly, some ham, and some thoroughly cooked onions and garlic, and sofrito and bay leaves. So, finish the process, I'm going to keep an eye on it today. Because I may need to keep adding chicken stock. I want it wet, but not too wet. It's kind of like the difference between, I'm the awful chef, between stir fry and stew. So, that is my amazing lentils for two. There will probably be leftovers, which I'm sort of counting on because I really like this dish, especially with the Sofrito notes. And that's it. So, lentils for two is about half to 2/3 of a cup of lentils. Keep an eye on the chicken stock. Keep things wet as it cooks. Make it to the texture you want. You want stew, you want stir fry, you want soup. It's up to you. Carrots, onions, celery. Cook the onions. Then add the carrots and celery. Ham. And in this case, Sofrito, which is available at major supermarkets here in California. So, thank you. I hope you enjoy this. I'm the Awful Chef, and we have to be social on social media. So please subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.